I don't have the.
Let me see if my bro can hear me.
Numbers. Do you not need my phone?
Okay, I'm trying to get live on everything. Bear with me, babies. Bear with me, babies. I got a great show planned and a great, great, great guest. Okay, so I'm trying to get my guest. I'm trying to get my watch show live. I'm trying to get a couple things done. So bear with me. Work with the queen. Y'all know it's always an issue and a problem and some situations and stuff. So y'all know how it goes. It goes down though. Somebody bring me my other books though. So I'm trying right now to get her in. So this is what I'm doing. My guest name is Liz. I want to first apologize to y'all for not doing the show on the 7th, but I'm gonna wait till I get the other phone up at the same time so I can have everybody on here at one time. You know how that go, because I want to make sure everybody hears what the queen has to say and know what happened to me and know what's going on, and you know what I'm saying. So just work with me. I'm trying right now. I'm trying to get it all done. I had to take my daughter to get her hair done, and it was just, oh God, I had to cut some people out at the daggone shop. You know, I don't understand why people, I don't understand why people who speak Spanish think that everybody don't understand Spanish. That's not necessarily the case. So to start talking about somebody in Spanish, hello, like I don't understand, makes absolutely no sense. So I'm trying to get my girl Liz on. I'm trying to get live on the talk shoe stream. Naya, come open your phone, baby. So I want to thank everybody that's tuned into Naya, come open your phone. I want to thank everybody that's tuned into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. I want to thank everybody that's tuned into. So, Naya, come open your phone. Yay, I got it. I'm everywhere like last year. So, no, I meant Leia. I'm sorry. So I'll listen.
You are joining the online.
Am I joining? Let's see if my bro can hear me.
You are unmuted.
Bro, can you hear me? Bro, can you hear me? I'm trying to.
I can hear you now.
Yes, it's gonna be a phenomenal show. I'm trying to get Liz on at the same time. I want to make sure we got everybody because Liz is coming in and she is going to make it wonderfully wonderful, bro. Let me tell y'all, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody that's tuning into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentor, Independently Nurturing Artist. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. I just thank you, bro. I didn't even ask you if you started it. I just want to thank you all, like so serious right now, because at the end of the day, today was hectic for me. And I know I was supposed to go live on the 7th, but I actually honestly ended up in the emergency room. And by the time I got home, I honestly didn't have the energy, the stamina, the chutzpah to get it popping for y'all. Even though I did have a great topic, I couldn't get it popping. So my apologies for the 7th, okay? My apologies. Leia Bay, come here for a second. I did want to say today, at the end of our show, we're going to do a drawing. Several people hit me up. I need you to write down those names and open your phone. Tell me the code because I don't want to keep saying that. Several people, when I posted that I was giving away free copies of the book, several people posted, I'm not going to remember that. Write it down. Several people posted that they wanted a copy. They sent me their email. So I'm going to put all of the emails that came to me in a sock, a bag, a hat, a shoe, something. I'm going to shake it up and I'm going to pick 2. And 2 free copies of Queenie's Secrets, which is out on Amazon and on my website. It will be coming at you at a theater near you. Well, not a theater, but at your home near you through the post office, because I am going to definitely send you guys a copy. So thank everybody that's tuning into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. I'm going to try to get a watch show on my other site. I want to try to see how I can get Liz on here. Hold on, because I need her, because Liz is the guest. Her name is Liz Brown. She has a lot. I mean, when I tell you she has a lot of things going on, she has a lot of things going on. So I truly do appreciate her. She is the bomb to me. She is just like phenomenal. I'm trying to get her attention real quick. So y'all can find her too. She has a book out. She has a couple things out. She's doing great things in the world. I don't know why it's not trying to show me who's on, who's watching, who's what. But like I said, I will be giving away 2 free books. I'm going to do a raffle so that y'all know it's nice and even. I'm going to do a raffle so that y'all have y'all books and y'all know, you know, that it didn't just come from, oh, that's her favorite person. Because honestly, like I said, when I posted that I was giving away 2 free paperback books, not many people put on there, I want a book, and put their email, even though I said it was free. And I don't know about y'all, but free 99 is my thing. But again, I want to apologize for not being here on the 7th, because like I said, I was in the emergency room, and by the time I got out of the hospital, the queen just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. As much as I wanted to do it, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at all. Okay. All right, now write down the names of the people. So my bro is with me. And he is actually like bro, I love you. You came through in the crunch, in the clutch, in the end of the times. And I know you just came back from your lovey-dove weekend. So I didn't want to bother you, but I really, really needed you tonight. So bro, my bro Titan, the poet chef, if y'all don't know him, I want to thank him for always coming through for the queen and always being there. Titan, you are the bomb. I totally, totally do appreciate you like it is no other, okay? So thank you so much. If you got questions for our guests, please, you know good and well, you can ask, you can say, do, however the case may be. All right, it's showing me now who's watching and whatever the case may be, and I appreciate that. I'm trying to get Miss Liz on here. And I want to say to the happy couple, Titan and Hollywood, I am so happy for y'all. I just want to say that. And I know that, you know, I'm putting y'all on blast, but I love. So, you know, y'all love kind of got me through this Valentine's Day. I'm not going to lie. This crazy world that we're in. So I want to thank you, bro. I want to thank my new sister-in-law and let y'all know I love y'all to death. Y'all are definitely appreciated. Appreciate it. So, I'm trying to get the watch party started at the same time as me being on here. So, but any questions, please talk to me. Bro, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Awesome. So I'm gonna make sure that if you got any questions, you know, don't hesitate to ask. Like I said, tonight, we're talking serious. The queen, y'all know how I am. I don't try to be as serious as I want to be all the time. So I'm going to be very serious tonight. Tonight we are talking about breaking the cycle and breaking the silence, child abuse, child molestation. Because one thing that we're always told growing up, well, one thing we were told growing up was what happens in this house stays in this house. And that calls for years of abuse of some people, whether it was physical, mental, sexual, and it's time for that to change. It's time for us to get more educated and educate our children to be able to speak up and speak out and get us to help them in a way that they know it's okay to let somebody know, you know, this is what happened to me. I need your help. I need you to save me. I need you to build me. I need you to protect me. Because some people don't know, and some people do. And we need, for the people who know and want to keep it all to themselves and, you know what I'm saying? We need them to speak up and speak out. And that's what Miss Liz Brown actually does. She writes stories about it. She's trying to educate our young people in our elementary schools. She helps the youth. She helps teenagers that have been there. She just helps. And at the end of the day, with her books out, I love her. And I appreciate her. And I thank her for doing what she's doing. Because at the end of the day, this is something that needs to stop. It's been going on too long. Way too long. So I just started a watch party. I just started, so I'm live on my Facebook Queen A.M.I.N.A page. Thank y'all for joining A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. Thank y'all so very much. Like I said, I'm trying to get Miss Liz on here now. It's not showing me. I don't know why. It won't show me. allow your viewers to request to join. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to make it so you guys can request to join. Okay, here we go. No. Okay, I can see everybody now. So when you log in, you tune in, I can see you and I can hear you. Leia, bring me the new books, please, off the computer. I do want to show y'all that I do have some books in the house. I do have some things going on. I want to thank Juicy for tuning in. Hey, Juicy. She's another person that makes me love. Her and my cousin Leon, they are just like the best little couple. I love all y'all. Y'all are awesome and phenomenal. I meant to tell you I wanted the cabbage too. But bring me the 2 books off the thing. Have Nia help you. But like I said, I'm trying to get a guest on here, Miss Liz Brown. I was letting her know we are live and in the building. I'm just not sure how to. Once she tunes in on the Queen page, then she should be able to see and join. But until she joins, I just want to let y'all know that it's never a time that I don't want to get my show done. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes you need that little bit of a break. And when I went to the hospital on the 7th, as much as I wanted to talk about work ethics and getting the job done and why people want to get to the dollar but don't want to do work, I had to listen to the doctor and take that day, take that time and relax. Because when I tell you pain, the Queen was in some pain. And I don't normally try to put my business out there like that and what I'm going through as far as pain and stuff like that, because I just be sucking it up. The one on the computer. And give me those too. Then I just be trying to suck it up and say, you know, hey, this is what it is. Get over it. And, you know. But for those that already know, y'all know I got my If Some Wishes Came True. Has been out for a while. Y'all need to hit me up. Y'all need to get that. This is what poetry book has spoken. Y'all need to hit me up. Y'all need to get that. Other than that, like I said, I'm just waiting on my guest, and as soon as she gets into the building, it is what it is. So it, you know, like I said, I appreciate y'all to death. I'm trying to see if she is on through the computer. Let me try to just text her real fast. Hold on. Yes. Thank you. Hey, Abina. Abina's on my YouTube. I love Abina. She is big. But like I said, I am going to try to be more consistent and more on point with my shows every 2 weeks and make sure that y'all know that I'm here and I got something to talk about. So this is the book that I was talking about, Queenie Secrets. For those who don't know, I own my own family-owned publishing company, Show It Well Publications. I publish my own books, and anybody else that wants to be published under me, all you have to do is check me out. Go to my Show It Well page, Show It Well Publications on Facebook. I'm everywhere, and it'll bring you straight to me. But this book is newly out. This is my not for sale copy, so nobody's gonna get this one. But I just wanted to show y'all that it's out. So far I had 1 pre-order, and her book is going out on Saturday, and I totally appreciate her because the books are here. They are here. So again, all the readers, all the people who read Queen A.M.I.N.A, I appreciate y'all, and I totally love y'all to death. Y'all are the bomb. Like I said, the guest that I have tonight, Miss Liz Brown, a lot of y'all might know her. Y'all might have seen her video. She had a video out where she basically it was a young girl, and you couldn't see the face of the young girl. And the young girl says to her mom, you know, Mom, your boyfriend did it again. He came into my room after y'all came from the club. You were asleep, blah, blah, blah. It's on World Star. It's everywhere, okay? And the mom is like, so what are you trying to say? He's a good man. He's paying the bills. He's doing this. And it got a lot of flack. You know, a lot of people was like, oh, my God, the mom need to get her ass whooped and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, it was just a skit / reenactment on something that had already happened. But what she was trying to do was definitely bring light to it. So what I'm going to do is try to bring her on. I see that she is on. I'm trying to grab her, but it was not letting me. Let's see. Nope. Let me see how we could do this. How can I? Liz, it's not letting me grab you. I'm trying to bring you. Hold up. I'm trying to bring you on. Hold on. Nope, not the quiet mode. Let me see. All right, bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to figure how to bring her live with me. No, it's telling me I can bring Titan, but it's not telling me I can bring her. Let me see. All right, so hopefully it'll tell me I can bring her. All right, I see it now, but it's still not telling me I can bring her. Hold up, Liz. Please, everyone, yes, please, everyone, call in, ask questions. But like I said, Liz is phenomenal. Liz, what I might have to have you do is call in because it's not allowing me to bring you live for some reason. It's not giving me that option for you. It's giving me that option for Titan, but not for you. And I don't know why. Let me see. All right, hold on. I'm going to try to restart this sucker. Okay. All right, it always does something. Titan, do me a favor. Post the number in the pin. She might have to call the number and put in the pin. Hold on. I'm trying to see what it is. Because we need my guest. We need her. I'm sorry. I know how I do, y'all. I know, and I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hold on. Okay, it does say 3 people on here. Let me see how we can get them. All right, let's see. All right, so what I'm going to have you do, since it won't allow me to bring you in for some reason, it's really upsetting my nerves. It's only allowing me to add Titan. And that's what I was saying. See, I'm so sorry. I was trying to get home, but it was a mishap at the hair salon. I swear, every time I go to the hair salon and you go to the Dominicans and they don't like what you say, they start speaking Spanish like you won't. Yeah, exactly. So it was one of them type of days because I had to take my daughter to get her hair done. And but I'm trying. Work with me, Liz. Work with me. All right. She's on the line. Okay. All right, well, let's bring her live on the line so we can talk to her that way. Let's see. Liz, can you hear me? No, don't do this to me. Okay. Liz? All right. I got my voice up. Let me see. Liz, can you hear me? See, this is why we practice beforehand. I'm so sorry. Liz, I'm not sure if it's me or if it's the phone. Titan, can you hear me? Titan? Liz? Okay, y'all can't hear me on the lines? Damn it. See, that's because the devil is a whole liar. Hold on. Okay. All right, Liz, can you hear me now? Titan, can you hear me? All right, so what I might have to do, because I'm not sure why it's doing this, I might have to log. I think once you type what you typed or went to, can you log me out and then log me back in? All right, so bear with me. Listen, it's nothing but technical difficulties. Y'all know the show must and will continue. Bear with the queen. Let me see. Liz, if you're still on, see if you can join my watch party. Freak. Hold on. It's telling me that she's live, but I don't see how. You know what? It's telling me because you're live, I can't bring you live. That's what it's telling me. And that's crazy. Hold up. I'm trying to get back in here. Bear with me. All right. This is making me, it's telling me that you're live, so I can't add you to my live. That's crazy.
TalkShoe Live. This episode is being recorded and streamed live on TalkShoe.com. You are joining the online studio. You are unmuted and can speak with the host.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Started.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Liz, I'm gonna fight you. It's telling me that you're live. That's why I can't add you to my live.
Oh, well, hold on. We can do something about that. Hey, y'all, go to Queen A.M.I.N.A's live. I'm about to be on her live.
Because I'm like, why can't I add you? It's telling me because you live, you can't be.
I was waiting, and then you said that you couldn't add me on live, then I started my own live.
I know that's right.
Okay, I ended it.
Okay, here we go. So now I'm going back to it. I should be able to add you to it. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Okay, how do I? Here we go. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Well, I see my.
You see yourself? It's still not there. Are you on the Queen A.M.I.N.A live?
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you click where I tagged you at?
Oh, did you? Yeah. So that page will see that. So what about? So why is that showing up? No, this is Facebook. This live too. But are you? Where's the request from? She just sent it to me. Where did it go?
I'll send it again. You know me. Listen, I'm a fast typer. Hold up. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, send it one more time for you.
Okay. Because it wants to play a game that I ain't trying to play. Hold on. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I see you.
Now where? Yes. It's telling me that you're joined. Come on. But now, won't.
I see you, Queen. I don't.
But why won't it let me add you?
Okay, here we go. You see me?
I don't. Okay, wait. I see you up here.
Oh. Well, people, I'm seeing they sharing it.
Okay, that don't even make any sense right now. All right, I don't know what it's trying to be funky for. Hold on.
Is there a few seconds to go? Yeah, that's not the first part of it.
All right, bear with us. We getting this together for y'all, okay? Because we can hear her.
Yeah.
We can hear her.
Sorry.
We are so sorry. Listen, I should have been home. I blame myself. It's me. It's all me. It's always me. Y'all know me.
Don't worry. We gonna get it together.
Okay, it's telling me that you are here, but it won't let me. It's not giving me the add you button, and I don't understand why that is the case. So now I'm
like, cause I see it's like watching add one plus. Is that the plus one? Oh, that's the watch.
All right, let me see if I do the watch party again. Okay, here it go. All right, I'm posting the watch party. See if we can add you to the watch party. Because something is just not right. Because if anything, because if I can't do it that way, then what we can do is that you can go back live. And as long as we can hear you, they can hear me. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Can you join? Join now. All right, let me see. It's telling me to invite. Here we go. I'm inviting you. Let me add you as my co-host. That's what I'm going to do. Add you as my co-host. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. I think, by golly, I think we got it.
Hold up. Okay. It told me I can add you as the co-host. Are you there? Jesus. Stop playing with me, computer.
So I'm just clicking on
the watch party. Click. You should be the co-host. You should be the co-host. I want to thank everybody. Frank, Kane, Titan, Juicy, Hollywood. Thank y'all for being patient and tuning into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. We're going to get it together because that's what we do. We always get it together in the crunch, okay? Why is it telling me?
I see the watch party and I clicked on it.
Okay.
So it say host and other participants will see that you joined, but I'm not seeing. Can you see me?
I can't. It's upset, A.M.I.N.A. Okay, here we go. Add co-host. Can you click co-host now? On the watch party?
No.
Come on, y'all.
Where the hell is it? Right. Technology. Hold on. Here you go.
Okay, co-host.
Wait, add video.
It says you can be a co-host.
Queen, I done done something else. I don't know. It's a watch live more. That's Queen Amina's watch party. I see you. I just can't.
You don't see you.
I can't see me. And like, I'm clicking on me. Like I see my Facebook face, but it's not asking me to invite people.
Okay. Well, if you want, you can go back live. We got you on the actual Queen Speaks radio, and it is recording, so we can go from there. My people can see me, and your people can see you. But at the end of the day, they can hear us both, and that is all that matters. We can get it jumping. We can get it working. So.
Okay. So well, let's get it cracking then.
Yes. So I want to thank Liz so much. Liz Brown, everyone. Liz Brown. And I was trying to tell them about your skit. But now that you are on and we can hear your beautiful voice, how about you tell everybody what you do and why you are so important to me and to the people and to the world.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Brown, but I go as Liz Brown. I am a public speaker, an advocate. I'm a mother of one, a survivor of child molestation in the family. Actually, I am the fourth survivor of child molestation in the family. And in my coming out, I found out that my daughter, too, was violated by a girl cousin. I'm an author, so we educate, I mentor, and I am, like I said, a survivor that healing, in the process of healing, because it's a long road, but I'm going to get there.
Okay. I can see you now in the corner. Yay. Okay. So I was explaining to them about that skit, because that skit went all the way to World Star. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And people were so upset, like, oh my God, why? And the reason why is because we need to break the silence and the cycle. So explain to them why you did the skit and what the skit actually entailed.
I actually did, it was a reenactment of a girl various girls, but it was a particular girl who the incident happened to. So it was a reenactment of what it was that she had went through. And the reason that me and my daughter did it is because we've been speaking out about child molestation and how we have to educate to eradicate for years. And it seemed like it's a topic that people are afraid of, because a lot of us either one been violated, has violated, or stood by and watched somebody violate. So I understand why, you know, it's an uncomfortable topic. But what I don't understand is the fact that why we continue to allow it to be an uncomfortable conversation when our children are being violated in our silence, because in our silence the predators prey. So we gave children's books to speak about the awareness and the prevention of child molestation. We spoke out about it. We visited schools. I'm on Facebook all the time. We're on Instagram talking about it. And it was just like, you know, at what point, what else could we do to get people's attention that it's real without us being an R. Kelly or something like that? It's happening in our own home, on our watch, and we only care because it was R. Kelly. Like, no, it's bigger than R. Kelly. Because it's happening to people in my neighborhood. It's happening to little girls that my daughter goes to school with. Hell, it didn't happen to my daughter. So we did the video to give everybody a physical picture, because it's like our point was to offend, because we seem to go off emotions. So I was like, what the hell? Let's make this video. Me, Tori Lowe, and my daughter, and let's really get the conversation going, because the silence is the sickness and our conversation is the cure.
Exactly. Exactly. So tell them a little bit more about the video. What happened in the video?
So in the video, it was a video about a young girl, 16 years old, who had previously disclosed to her mother that her boyfriend was coming in her room at night and touching on her. And the mother, of course, downplayed it, placed blame on the daughter. And at this point, the daughter was really fed up, because this particular night, her and her boyfriend came from the club. Mama was knocked out, drunk or whatever. He goes in the room and, you know, touches her again. At this point, she's pretty fed up. And she's like, I'm going to tell my mom, and I'm going to record it this time. You know what I'm saying? At this point, if she don't do nothing at this point, I'm going to call the police. But the mother, in return, is that mother that's willing to sacrifice her daughter for the sake of a man paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, what I wanted people to understand is the mother has a sickness as well. 9 times out of 10, she was violated too. And generationally, we pass it down. If it happened to me, what did you do? Like, our response to our children, 9 times out of 10, was the response that our parents gave us. So with this mother responding in the way that she did, what I was trying to get people's attention, like, to make them upset, because everybody wanted to say this little girl in the video, but what about your cousin, sister, auntie, brother, niece, and nephew that's going through it right now, and you turned a blind eye to it, saying that she was fast, or that he didn't have no business being grown and going in the room? Like, it's happening every day.
True.
And we're downplaying it, dressing it up, and sweeping under the rug like it's not happening. So the video was to offend people enough to start the conversation, because if we can start the conversation and be real about it, then we can start to stop flex shaming or blaming the victim and put the blame where it's supposed to be in the first place, which is on the violators and all the adults and everybody in the situation that know what's going on, but they downplaying, overlooking it, and acting like it ain't happening.
Exactly. Okay. And because a lot of people say, you know, back in the day, you remember how it used to be, oh, what happens in this house stays in this house. How is that part of the problem?
That's the main problem. What happens in this house stays in this house. Like I said, you know, it's 5 generations of my family. Not only what happens in this house stays in this house. Don't add a family dirty laundry.
Right.
It gets sticky. You do what I'm saying? To the point of them stating that tattletales gonna get their ass whooped. So exactly. At what point do we feel like it's common sense that our children should come and tell us? But if we ain't never told them to come and tell us, why would they?
Exactly.
You know, and so me and my daughter That's why we wrote our first book, That It's Okay to Tell, because just like I take care of my daughter, I house her, clothe her, feed her, which shows love, but it's still nothing like me opening up my mouth and telling my daughter that I love her.
True.
So in the same return, we have to tell our children that it's okay for them to come to us when they are being violated, because what we need to understand is that they're being violated on our watch, in our houses, and we are sworn to protect them or have people around them that's not going to hurt them. And it's the same people that we trust, that we told our children to listen to, that are violated.
True, true. And because someone asked me before, you know, how can you tell who the violators are? How can you tell that a person is violated or violating?
There's no one way to tell. What I tell people all the time is everybody trust no one, question everyone, because everybody is suspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not about, because the main thing that I'm seeing women and people saying, like, don't let everybody watch their kids. It ain't about people watching your children, because you can't watch your children 24 hours of a day. It's about educating your children, just like we do when we teach them both ways, how to look both ways before they cross the street. If we teach them the verbiage of what molestation looks like, if they know what it looks like when somebody's approaching them or trying to tickle them or want them to sit on their lap or ask them to keep secrets, then a red light will go on for your children to understand, now this is something I really need to be telling my mama, because that's called grooming.
Right.
And that's what the violators, that's what they do. They groom first. And like I said, it's in our trust, it's in the comfortability of our home, it's being done on our watch. Because we don't want to accept the fact, because everybody wants to be the victim, nobody wants to be the villain.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, somebody got to take accountability, and we can't blame 6 children when they came from a sick tree.
True. True.
Period.
True. So how do we start to change the cycle? How do we?
By educating ourselves, by taking accountability. One, you know, as being violated, being a survivor, we have to take accountability that we was violated first. You dig what I'm saying? Because in me taking accountability that I was violated, I was able to call out my violator. Because what a lot of people not understanding, like, if it ain't talked about, it's forgotten. You dig what I'm saying? And when we're not speaking about it, how do we educate our children?
Right.
Because in my coming out about my violation, my daughter didn't do what I said. She did what she seen me do, which was not deal with my violation to deal with. And so I learned her. She watched me, and I watched my mother, who had watched her mother, and the cycle continued to go. You dig what I'm saying? Like, our kids are not going to do what we say. They're going to do what they see.
Right. So, as far as a child, because the thing is, people say it all the time, you know, you got to speak up, you got to speak up, you got to speak up, but it's hard to speak up. It's hard to, you know, I mean, I you know what, because of this show, I will share my burden, my sadness. When I was 21, I actually was raped. And I don't tell anyone. But how do you, I'll be 40 this year, and this is the first time I've said it out loud to anyone. I mean, I know my kids watch my stuff, so I know my kids are going to call me, and, you know, when I actually finally did say it to my mother, what her reply to me was, oh, everybody gets raped. That didn't make it better. It didn't make the situation. How do you, because when it takes a lot of courage to come out,
it does take courage
and say.
But I need you to understand, and what I need other survivors to understand, like, you know, because you're asking all the wrong questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not harder to come out about it than it is for you to walk around and continue to perpetuate a cycle.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because what we need to understand, when we don't come out about it, we walking around with the self-shame and blame, and that ain't ours to carry.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Why are we shamed for something that we had no control over?
Right. Right. I didn't know my attacker.
One of those things that I'm telling people, like, if we don't speak about it, in our silence, the predators will prey.
Right.
So we're not doing anyone any justice by being quiet, by being silent. Silence means that somebody else is going to go after you, because just like in me being a survivor and my daughter just so happened to get violated as well because of the secrecy. You get what I'm saying? Like, the killer is, I told my daughter about my violator. I prepared my daughter for my violator, which was a man, and she was approached by a girl cousin. So I prepared her for a man, and she was approached by a girl cousin, which women are violators too, and their approach is totally different. Right. So what I'm saying is, like, the difficulty is mental.
Right. Right.
The same is generational, because my mother, when she got violated, like, they would still have family together, and her violator would be there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, how sick is that? You understand what I'm saying? Where you're playing along to get along. Like, I had sacrificed so long my happiness, my well-being for the family to be okay, and so I got to the point where I had to understand that I had to sacrifice the family for me to truly be okay. Like, so the main idea is, if we don't break the silence, we can't break the cycle.
Right. Right.
The cycle perpetuates itself in our silence. In our silence, the predators prey, and like I break it down for even the violators. If I never said nothing to my cousin, his mother never said nothing, nobody never told him he was wrong, why would he stop?
Exactly. Exactly. But then you go with, when you finally do get the heart to say something and to speak up, when you're met with that, oh, get over it. What do you...
I mean, but it's one of those queens. It ain't even about when you get to the point where you're ready to speak your truth, you not only gotta speak it, you gotta live it.
True.
Because it's a lifestyle.
True.
Just like we learn how to not say nothing, we gotta learn how to say something. And if you've been silent for 30 years, you gotta at least give yourself the satisfaction of 15 to walk in your truth. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So when somebody else that's sick, they was just like me. When I came out to my mother, the first thing she said was, you was grown and you always wanted to spend the night at people's house.
Wow.
And I had to cue her in. It happened when I was 7 years old. It happened while we was at a barbecue. You was upstairs, my daddy was upstairs, my sister then was running around when he asked me to help him take clothes in the basement, and that day I lost my motherfucking innocence for a sneaker. You get what I'm saying? But we have to understand, everybody wants to blame somebody. Like, you're still a victim if you're sitting around wanting to blame someone. What makes you a survivor is when you understand that bad things happen to good people all the time.
Okay.
And although that bad happens to you, it's not about what you didn't have control of, because then you didn't have a choice.
Right.
Right now we have a choice. We have a choice to allow it to continue, or we have a choice to speak up and kill it. So when my mother stated it happened to all of us, get over it, that's when the pupil became the teacher.
Right.
Because then I had to educate my mother. That just because slavery happened 100 years don't make that shit right.
Exactly. Exactly. At
some point, somebody got to step up. Because had my mother stepped up, I wouldn't have got violated. Had her mother stepped up, she wouldn't have been violated. But there's no reason to cry about spilled milk. It's not about what we couldn't do. I had no control over that. So I have to forgive myself.
Right. Right.
But what I'm going to do now is make sure another girl, boy, don't get caught in the same situation with me not understanding what molestation was.
True.
I didn't have a clue what it looked like. I didn't understand that the childhood games that we was playing, like hide, go seek, hide, go get it, house, doctor, school, all of that, these are grooming games. Because it's happening within the family and the parents don't know nothing about it.
True.
But all the parents that played the game.
Right. Right.
And once again, the common denominator goes back to the silence.
The silence. Okay. Okay. So,
and a person that don't know they sick can't get help.
Exactly.
So we must first speak out about our truth, so our violators know that they sick.
Mm-hmm.
And within us speaking our truth, now we can start our healing process.
True.
Because now I'm no longer saying about something I had no control over. I was a 7-year-old kid.
Right. Right. Okay. So tell us.
I had no control over that. You have no control over that.
So this situation is what made you want to start your books?
This situation is the reason, is what birthed my books, yes.
Okay. Okay. So
when I found my books, which is No More Pain and the Silence, No More Pain was my first book, which I co-authored with a doctor. And then The Voice That Silenced the Pain was my story. And when I found out, when my daughter disclosed to me at 18 years old that she was a survivor, is what opted the children's book, because we sat down like, how did we get here? How are we 5 generations in? And the common denominator to that was the silence, and nobody never telling us it was okay to tell.
Okay.
So we made Lizzie B the Busy Bee, It's Okay to Tell.
Okay. And they're all on your books are called what?
Lizzie B the Busy Bee, It's Okay to Tell. Lizzie B the Busy Bee, I'm Not for Sale, which is human sex trafficking. Lizzie B the Busy Bee, You Can Talk to Me, which is a suicidal thoughts and suicide for children.
Yes. Okay.
And then the one that was just released this month in February was Lizzie B the Busy Bee, What is Molestation, which is the breakdown.
Okay. Okay.
And those are the children's books. The adult book is called No More Pain by Elizabeth Brown, and then The Voice That Silenced the Pain, which is my story of 5 generations of this sickness, and how, I came to the point of speaking my truth because I was tired of living a lie. Okay.
Okay. So what inspired you to say, you know what? I'm going to be the change. It starts with me. It's 5 generations. I'm changing it now. I'm speaking out. What made you be the change?
I had suppressed my violation. I had suppressed it for like 25, 30 years. And I was being told about a 2-year-old little girl that had been violated by her mother's best friend's boyfriend. And in that moment, it triggered my violation, and I was in the basement with him holding my mouth, raping me in my AC basement while my sister was running around upstairs. And in that moment, I knew then, when I called my little sister and disclosed to her that I got violated, because she was the first person that I told. And I was like, I was molested. And she was like, by who? Chris? And in that moment, I knew that he had violated her too.
Oh, wow.
So that moment to find out that I called myself sacrificing myself, because there was points in times where I wouldn't want to do it with him. And he told me that, your sister would do it if I give her $5.
Oh, no.
And I would go ahead and do it, thinking that would stop him from violating my sister. So in that moment of me finding out that his punk ass had did it to my little sister, it's like, yeah, it's time to bring this, it's time to talk about this. Like, I don't give a fuck about what the family think or what the hell going on at this point. It's time to reveal some shit. You do what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to air the family out. We about to hang the laundry up. Like, I will no longer carry the dirt, and another child will never get hurt in my silence.
Exactly.
Not as long as I'm living.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
The sickness is real, and the breakdown of communication inside the family is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I'm noticing
about it.
And that's just it. I'm noticing, even watching the numbers pop up and appear, this situation is something that hurts people to the point where they'll watch and listen for a second, and then they'll get off. You know, it's time for everybody to open their ears and open their hearts and their minds and understand this is happening more often than not. And it is time for us to speak up. There should be no person, no child that's scared to go to Aunt Vine's house because Uncle Rufus in the back room and she knows what's going to happen. There should be no child scared of that.
But not even just at Uncle's house, though. It's happening in their house.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Because
true.
What we need to understand, by children are molesting other children because they don't know better, because we're not talking about it.
True.
Because don't nobody want to talk about it. We barely can talk about sex, let alone sexual violence.
True.
And when a child is violated, of course the child is going to violate. If that child don't know that it's wrong, why would he not? It didn't happen to me.
Right.
Like I said, we have to be real with ourselves. You can check in or check out. At the end of the day, like I said, my conversation about child molestation in the family is going to continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Until I'm no longer here.
Yes, ma'am.
And then my daughter is going to continue that.
Yes, ma'am.
You get what I'm saying? Because the bottom line is, until we face it and call a thing a thing, people going to continue to check out.
Yes.
I even have people calling me and saying, like, you know, my mother old now, and, you know, it'll kill her. And my response to that, if the truth kill her, she deserves to die then.
Oh. I mean, the truth shall set you free.
My mother be dead. I would rather my mother be dead and know the truth than die with a lie.
Exactly. Exactly. The truth shall set you free.
Period.
It shall set you free. And this is my thing to everybody. First, let me just say again, thank you for everybody for tuning in to A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists with the wonderful Elizabeth Brown. I want to say, first and foremost, if this conversation hurts you, then it's good that it hurts you. It's time for us to change it. It's time for us to speak up. It's time for us to be the voice. It's time for us to teach our children. Because at the end of the day, everybody has sex. But nobody wants to talk about STDs. Nobody wants to talk about child molestation. Nobody wants to talk about the bad. But everybody wants to do it.
Exactly.
It's time for you guys.
And at the end of the day, it's like we as in our age want our children to take accountability, but hell, we ain't took accountability.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
exactly.
Like, we're talking about the gay cousins, but ain't nobody out in Uncle Mike, and he's sitting at the head of the table, he done violated everybody in the house.
Understood.
Like, and then think about the violence, because I have so many women and men that call me like, you know what I'm saying, the person that violated me just showed up like it's nothing. What do you think he's gonna do? Nobody never outed this person. And
nobody's speaking about it either.
What do you think she's going to do? She's going to have the balls to show up and act like ain't nothing happened and living her life or living his life freely in your silence while you walking around being a prisoner of what somebody else has done to you. At what point do we stop the learned behaviors? Because all of this shit is learned and it's generational, is being passed down. None of us never questioned what it was that our parents gave to us, but where did they get it from?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Like, now is the time to scrap all of the slavery, westernized living that we're doing. Because it's all built on lies.
Exactly.
I can think about it, the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, like, we've been lying from the beginning of time and wonder why these kids is doing what it is they're doing. They ain't doing what we saying, they doing what they see us do.
True. And you have a comment. The wonderful A.M.I.N.A said this show is good for educational purposes because what people don't know can hurt them about these family secrets. And that is so very true.
What people don't know is killing us.
It is. It is. Because then you
like
think it's your fault.
R. Kelly came out, when you have that cousin and everybody like, oh, here he come with his crazy ass. Here Liz come with that bullshit. It ain't bullshit. Liz been molested. Liz Steeler out here in human sex trafficking because somebody violated her at home and she was running away from home into the streets trying to get away from it, and somebody approached her with making money because she was getting violated at home for free. Like, there's a method to the madness. Like, our people ain't just wake up and we became this thing.
It is. So true. So true. So very true.
We didn't wake up and this just happened. You did what I'm saying? Like, I didn't just give birth, you know what I'm saying, to a sickness. Like, it came from somewhere.
It did.
And just like a cancer, until we get down to the root of it.
Yes,
like
ma'am.
I said, there is no such thing as a bad child. It's bad.
So that's my question to you. How do we as parents, because I've had the conversation with, I have 3 girls and 1 boy. Trust me, I done had the conversation, and people know. And as much as I try to protect them, like you said, you can't be with your child 24/7. And what happened to me happened at 20, and I got slipped something. So I had to teach, even from knowing that, I had to teach my daughter at 22, when you go out, if you sit your drink down and walk away, it's no longer your drink. Okay? So how do you sit down with a small child and explain and talk and prepare them for the steps for the predatorial awareness? How do you sit down with a small child and start that conversation?
Just like you sit down with your child and potty train them. When you start having a conversation with your children, like, not you have a vagina, you're female, you're gonna have breasts, and nobody has a right to touch your vagina. If anyone ever speaks to you about secrets, come and tell me. You never sit on a man's lap or a woman's lap. Follow your gut feeling, that feeling. If a person ever gives you that feeling, you let mama know.
Exactly.
It's just like me and you sitting here having this conversation. It's that simple. We gotta get out as parents, because we don't want to shame our kids, ain't they? Watching Love and Hip Hop. They watching Cardi B and Offset. They know they done got broke up and he done cheated. They know Lil Wayne girl got a girlfriend.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
We're not giving our kids enough credit. Because the main thing that I'm running into when me and my daughter speaking at these events, like, I don't want my child to be grown before their time. You can either make your child grown by educating them to avoid being violated, or you can allow them to get violated. Because at 7 years old, I was violated. I was grown. So I would rather make my child grown and educating her or him about their body, about secrets, about their protection, versus allowing someone else to come in and violate them, because in that moment at 7 years old, I was no longer a child.
True. Very true. Sadness. Okay.
And so what do you think that I was doing at 7 years old with other 7-year-olds? Talking about some shit I ain't had no business to talk about, but when I got raped, I was in that lane.
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
So if you don't educate your children the right way, somebody else will.
They will. The wrong way.
Wrong way. So whether it be another 7-year-old, whether it be another 5-year-old, because we're not talking to our children, so they don't know.
True.
Children, violators prey on the innocence of a child. A child just want to be loved. A child just wants you to like them. A child just wants your attention. A child just want to be the favorite. And this is what the violators use to violate. Very true. Very true. This is why we must educate our children as soon as. If they can remember a song, if they can remember, you know what I'm saying, like where McDonald's at,
exactly.
A toy is, they should know what their private parts is.
Exactly.
That gut feeling feeling, that feeling, if anybody ever made you feel that and the parents got to start listening, not to respond, but to understand.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When your child tells you that they don't want to go somewhere and they break down crying and you make them go anyway, that's a problem.
And when your child tells you, auntie or uncle such and such or cousin such and such touch me, don't tell them that they talking to you in some nonsense. Listen to what they got to say. Look into that situation, you know?
I'm telling children, even if, just like the reenactment that me and my daughter did. If the parent that you go to or the adult that you go to doesn't say anything or downplay it, go somewhere else.
Exactly.
Continue to talk, because the beauty of that is you're not holding the shame. Because what we're not telling our children, these violations is a connection to other shit.
True.
Me walking around angry, shooting, killing, stealing, drugged out, drunk. You get what I'm saying? Like, when we walk around with this baggage, it does numbers on our lives.
It does.
Like 7 years old, I died at 7. I was no longer a child.
Very true.
And then all those years that I tried to downplay it, run from it, act like it didn't happen, said it was my fault. Hurt people only know how to hurt people because we don't know nothing else.
Very true. Very true. Very, very true.
So the whole time that I was hurting, all I was doing was coming across other people and hurting them. So we must understand, too, that when you go to your parents and they say, get over it, or what did you do, that's your cue that it was violated, too.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's also your cue to move on and tell someone else, because you have to get the help that you need. You can't stop at that one person.
The most powerful thing that we hold is our voice.
True.
It's the most powerful tool that we have.
True.
And what I'm understanding in my violations, that when we walking around with shame, when a person take our voice, they take your dignity along with it, your self-respect.
They do.
You find yourself in worse situations in life. Like, how am I in these bad relationships? Because you carry that brokenness, and that energy that you carry that's broken is drawn to other broken motherfuckers. Exactly.
Exactly. So true. Anybody got any questions? Type them in. I want to thank Michael, Keith, Cassandra, Jay Tuna, Misha, Dominique, Freddie, Frank Nitty, Kane Spade. I want to thank y'all all for tuning into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Arts. My girl Abina in New York. This is a serious topic. We need to save our children. We got 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds on twerk videos. We got 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds on World Star showing a little bit of nub boobs. We got so much going on. And when it comes to keeping them safe, everybody wants to be silent. It's time for us to speak up. Like she said, our voice.
Speak up. Speak out.
Is powerful.
Speak up, speak out. But not only just speak out. Like, you can't talk about it and not be about it.
Exact. Hello. Hello.
You can't pray. Ain't no such thing as y'all praying this away. Because prayer without work is dead. Okay? I don't care how much you pray about it. If you ain't did no work,
amen,
you wasting your time.
Amen. Amen. Because you hear a lot of people say, I'm praying on it. I'm praying on it. Okay. And what moves did you make to change it?
And in your silence, in your prayer to yourself, 6 other children have been violated.
Exactly. But you still praying on it.
Because in our silence, the predators pray.
Exactly. If you guys any questions and you want to
be able to walk in my silence and pray on somebody else.
Exactly.
I ain't going.
Exactly. So if you guys want to call in and you have anything you want to say, you can dial 605-562-0444 and you put in ID number 145238 and then you press pin number 1 pound, and that will bring you to the Queen Speaks Radio, and you can ask Miss Liz Brown anything you want. You can ask the Queen anything you want. We're answering questions because this is a situation that we will no longer be silent, and we are definitely going to break the cycle.
Yeah, my thing is, until we're comfortable, they're going to be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and they know I don't have no problem making people uncomfortable. They already know.
Hey, look here. Comfortability and growth can't live in the same house.
Hello.
Because if you're comfortable, you ain't growing, and if you're growing, you ain't never comfortable.
Exactly.
So get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because we about to grow.
We
I'm about
growing.
to change this cycle for this next generation and try to help as many people I can live their truth so they can heal. And like I said, as an adult, we ought to be ashamed of our damn selves. Our children are hurting because we hurt.
Exactly.
And we don't know how to deal with it.
Exactly.
And we don't want to talk about that. Thinking that it's gonna get better. It ain't got better yet. It ain't gonna get better. It was wrong then, and we're dead wrong now. Like I said with the video. If I offended you and all you did was got offended, you the problem.
You the problem. You the problem. I'm not gonna lie. When I was researching you and I looked you up, I want to thank Zanita Butter from joining. Butler, thank you. When I was researching you and I looked you up and I was reading the comments, I was appalled. And you know what? I'm going to use that word because I'm trying to be really, me today. But in my mind, reading some of the things that the women were saying to you, I wanted to slap the shit out of them chicks. I was feeling some type of way. I was in my mind like, she is bringing awareness to what is going on in so many homes.
You have to, what you have to understand is, see, I look at those comments and automatically knew that anybody that could say anything like that, you're part of the tree.
You're part of the problem.
Which is, you either a violator, been violated, you just stood by and watched somebody get violated.
Exactly.
Guilt.
Exactly.
Only the guilty.
Exactly. Because you know these young moms nowadays, they don't care who watch their kids as long as they get to the club, to the alcohol, to the money, to the party, and they don't care. When their kids come, when they get home, and their child is.
What I'm telling people, with the young moms, I need them to understand that while you twerking,
the devil's working.
He is watching you twerk. They not finna do what you say. They gonna do what they see you do. We are our first example to our children on what they're supposed to act like.
Amen. Amen.
So like I said, until we start to take accountability for what it is, because these are all our babies running around here broken. Running around here blinded, running around here lying, running around here playing along to get along, because like I said, the first thing I had to do was take accountability that I had failed my child. When I asked my daughter why she didn't tell me, she said, "Mama, why you didn't tell?" That hit me in the face like a ton of bricks.
Oh, girl.
Because all of this time I was teaching my daughter how to be safe. How to play along to get along. And she said, "Mama, I looked at you. All I ever wanted to be in life was like you. So I said, if you can live with your violation and still do great things, if it was good enough for you, then it's good enough for me."
Because our children, they do as we do, not as what we say. And that's something every parent already knows.
Period. So why didn't she tell me? Because like she stated, "Mama, I want to be just like you. I wanted to be just like you. And if your violation let you do all that because you always took care of me, then I wanted to be just like you." So why would I say just like me? People ask me, "Why didn't you say nothing?" I didn't deal with it because I watched my mother do it. Okay. And as parents, we need to step outside the status quo and everything that our mothers did, because hell, they didn't what they was doing.
They ain't know. Because my mother wasn't sexually abused, but she was physically.
Which is what their mother told them.
Mm-hmm.
And where did their mother get it from?
Exactly.
Her mother.
Exactly.
Where did her mother get it from? Her mother.
Exactly.
What happened to that next generation? That was slavery.
Exactly. Exactly.
Where all of us was being violated.
Exactly. Exactly.
Husband, man, and fire.
Yes.
Where did the silence come from?
It's time
because
to
we had
stop.
to be quiet so master wouldn't get upset.
True.
We are no longer enslaved. We enslaved ourselves mentally right now.
Mentally.
We
yes,
gotta understand that Western way of living wasn't living.
True. True. Very,
and
very
so
true.
now I'm saying, like, dude, we gotta speak out, speak loud, speak clear, speak now, and never hold your peace.
Never. But we gotta unlearn these behaviors. We have to understand it's normal. And our children definitely see. Yes, and what our children see is what they're going to do. So if you suck it up, they're going to suck it up. They see you speak up, they're going to speak up. And we need to swing things up to her is, well, my mother, oh, well, my father, oh, well, my... Okay, you're 50 now. When were you going to say something? And now I'm the bad guy because I speak up.
That's the generation that died with the lie. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the generation where, even as women, a piece of man is better than no man at all. Where they do that at?
Where they do that at? I want the whole, listen, no.
That girl, he's just a man. Men gonna cheat. That's BS, and I'm gonna call it BS.
It's BS.
If he was a real man knows he's picky about choosing, and he's picky about being chose.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But once again, these are the things we have passed down, and we have to unlearn, scratch that, these learned behaviors that pretty much sickness and it's killing us generationally.
It is.
And start to think outside the box and think for ourselves.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Stop being cheap.
Nobody want to think for themselves. They want to do what everybody else is doing. Everybody want to keep up with the Joneses. That's just like this Gucci thing. Black people are a brand.
We sure are.
But if you don't know that, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. We got to figure out who we are.
I've always been a trendsetter, boo. Now what you saying?
And so that's where I'm starting with my daughter, because I'm understanding, like, genetically. If you think about the 5 generations of my family, and it's been proven that we pass things on for our children in the womb. That my great-grandmother's womb was broken when she gave birth to my grandmother. My grandmother was violated and living with her violations, and her womb was broken when she gave birth to my mother. So my mother was birthed with those broken feelings, and then she got raped and gave birth to me, and I was born from a womb as well, and I got raped, carried my sickness, gave birth to my daughter, who was being birthed into the world feeling broken already, because her emotions was mine for 9 months. So she's carrying that brokenness, and that type of energy do what? Draw that energy.
True.
And the only thing that was different is you gotta do the things you ain't never did to get the shit you ain't never had.
Very true.
And we ain't never had peace.
Very true.
And in the 5 generations, we ain't never healed. So that's why I speak the way I speak. I talk the way I talk. I walk the way I walk, and this work will never be done.
Amen.
Because I'd be damned if another generation of my family or anybody around me has to go through this. Because the reason that I speak out is to hold people accountable. And like I said, when the people that were speaking on that video, the only reason we doing what it is that we do, because they say God forgive a baby and a fool. That video showed that you are no longer a fool. Nobody ever talked about it, so you can't say you knew better or not. But you seen the video, you spoke on it, whether it was negative or positive. Now you know better. Now you're being held accountable from that point forward.
Amen. Amen.
Now you can no longer lie like you didn't know better. And now that you know better, it's time to do better. Point blank period.
Time to do better. It's time for all of us to do better. It's time for us. And honestly, and not to say it like that because I don't know how it works, but they need, the people who do these things, they need help. I don't know where to direct them for the help. I don't know. I really don't, and I'm sorry I don't know.
There's plenty of places. But we first must be honest.
Yes, ma'am.
Because everybody can say who needs help. Hell, you need help.
True.
I need help.
True.
Because you just now talking about your violation.
Well, no, I'm just now publicly speaking. Some people, no, I've had conversations about it, but my Queen A.M.I.N.A babies have never heard it before, and honestly, me letting it out to the world, it's not hurting me like I felt like it would, because like I said, I've let people know. You know, my mother knows, a couple of people that I've been with in the world that I feel like are very great friends to me. They know, you know, we've talked about it, and they told me about violations of their own and things that have happened to them. So I've been made peace with it. But my point is, the person who did it, where do we get him help? Okay, where?
I mean, first off, when you talking about it, and you calling him out, he got to come out of hiding.
Okay.
Because now there's a name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we know that Chris is a racist. So now Chris walking down the street, or trying to date a motherfucker, and they calling him out. Test of the child molester.
True.
Chris ain't getting in the houses like he normally would.
Right.
So either Chris gonna go and seek help, or somebody gonna kill Chris. Because now he can no longer walk in the house without people knowing that he's a violator.
Exactly. Okay.
And at that point, when you point him out and let him know that he done done wrong, he could either do two things. And like I said, that's why I don't feel sorry for R. Kelly. You had the money to get help. You knew you was wrong when they called you out the first time and you ain't get charged.
True.
Because at this point, it was a choice. You made a choice. You're an adult. You can either choose to get help, one, or choose not to get help. However, you had a decision. And since you chose not to get help, any consequences that come along with it, you deserve it.
True.
So for all the people that have violated, is what I'm saying. If you're watching this video, it's time for you to come out and be real with yourself. Get yourself help. Somebody probably didn't help you, but you can help yourself at this point.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Because violators usually been violated and feel like nobody helped me, so why would I help somebody else?
True.
Like I said, if you've been violated, the person that did it to you was wrong. If you was violated and somebody told you that you was wrong and you violated somebody else, you did wrong. And may the consequences come down on your head like a knife.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, ma'am. Yes.
There's no way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. When we start to educate and we start to be real and we start to talk about the real. Because everybody wants to talk when they start to talk about it, but don't nobody want to be guilty. Everybody wants to be the victim. Nobody wants to be the villain, because then you have to take accountability that you did something wrong.
True.
We're all guilty of violating somebody. Because see, in my brokenness in relationships, I was abusive to the males that I was in a relationship with. And now I got some of those males out here beating women. I'm accountable for that.
Okay.
I have to be held accountable for that.
Okay.
And I have to apologize to the men that I've abused, because I only abused them because I didn't know nothing else.
Didn't know no better.
You get what I'm saying? In those relationships, I would say, when we start dating, hating, like, dude, just don't never cross me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ever cross me, the bitch that shows up, I'm not responsible for her.
True.
And now that I'm 42 years old, I'm realizing that the bitch that showed up with 7-year-old Liz, who vowed that she'd never get violated by nobody else, and especially not a man.
Amen.
So when I black out and I thought I had healed, little Liz would show up and destroy some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I wasn't healed. Just because I talked about it don't make me healed.
No, not at all.
Talking about it is only the beginning.
Yes, ma'am.
It's like pulling a scab off a sore that's been festering.
True. So
you're gonna have to do some work. And like I said, there is no justice for child molestation. The survivors just gotta find peace.
They gotta find peace. They gotta find a way to live with it every day and not hold it over somebody's head.
So it's no longer.
Yes. But now my question to you. Now, don't forget, everybody, if you have any questions for Elizabeth Brown, you want to know where to get her books, anything of that nature, call in. The number's on the bottom. You can ask questions. The number is 605-562-0442. ID number 145238, and it brings you to Queen Speaks Radio. But my question to you now is to all the people who want to talk to their children and they don't know how to talk to their children about it and without feeling squeamish and uncomfortable. Where can they find your Lizzie B, the Busy Bee books that they can sit down and read with their child? Where can we find you? How can they say, okay, well, let's read this book together and then let's discuss it?
Yes, because that's exactly what Lizzie B, the Busy Bee, is okay to tell, and Lizzie B. Because I'm speaking about all traumas. Like, this is a series of books of any trauma that a child can go, or that can happen to a child. They can go on Amazon. They can hit me on Facebook under Lizzie B, the Busy Bee, or Liz Brown, or my No More Pain page. Instagram, Lizzie B, the Busy Bee, or Author Liz Brown on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter as Lizzie B, the Busy Bee. And if you're in the state of Wisconsin and in Milwaukee, like, I also have books that I sell as well, but they're on Amazon. You can go on Barnes & Noble and they will print on hand, or you can order it off of Amazon, like I said, under Lizzie B, the Busy Bee, and then all of the books pop up. And right now we have 4 books about It's Okay to Tell, which is child molestation and bullying. We have the Not to Sell, which is the human sex trafficking book about talking to younger children about human sex trafficking, because their ages are getting younger. I just found out about a 3-year-old that was human sex trafficked. The It's Okay to Talk to Me, which is the suicidal thoughts for young children, because a lot of times, once again, those biases that we start to pass down, those stigmas about mental health and, you know what I'm saying, us not speaking to our children about suicide, feeling like if we bring it up, that'll make them kill themselves. No. When we talk to our children about their suicidal thoughts, of them not wanting to wake up in the morning or somebody bullying them, it actually helps them come out of that dark space.
It does. It does.
So once again, that's another one of the things about that boils down to communication for the children.
True.
And then the one that we just released is the breakdown of Lizzie B, the Busy Bee, what is molestation, and that breaks down the childhood games like hide, go get it, house, playing doctor, playing school, where these games are being played while we're in the living room and our kids is in the kitchen.
True. I'm not gonna lie, even growing up, when they played Catch a Girl, Get a Girl, for some reason, I didn't know it was one of those type of games, but all I knew was run as fast as you can and don't let nobody touch you. That was the one rule that I had for that game. But you know what's crazy? When I played school, I played school differently. I taught, like, I had the little chalk. I would write on the street and teach children like writing numbers. So, but when people want to play doctor, to me, that was a problem. The doctor normally make you take your shirt off and breathe in and breathe out. Why are we playing doctor in the middle of the park? So those are games that I didn't know about when I was a kid, but now that you're saying it, it makes me think. about it. You know what I'm saying? Because
I mean,
when parents hear you say, you know, oh, they're playing doctor, it's like, oh, my kid is going to be a doctor. They're going to be smart. Going to be no, your child is molesting people. He's rubbing on little nubs that ain't even got here yet. Like that, you know, and you don't think about it that way.
Yeah, you don't know it's molest because you have to think about that. This child has learned how to play this game from somewhere. So it's always an older child that teaches the younger children how to play these games who's learned from somewhere else because they're being touched. So let me tell you, like, it began, it's as simple as, and what I'm trying to get people to understand, how my cousin started to groom me. He was an older cousin, I think 15, 16, and my grandmother would give him a bag of candy and say, divide it amongst the children equally. He would give everybody 5 pieces, and then he would be like, hold on, Liz, give me 10 extra pieces. And then he's like, that's our secret. So that was the beginning stages. But after that, with the candy, and then it was like, let me see your panties. That's our secret. You did what I'm saying? Like, there's a grooming phase to this. And where did this 15, 16-year-old child get it from? He didn't just wake up and know to give candy, to give a treat so he don't feel bad about it.
True. Very true.
Where is it coming from?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody wants to blame somebody, but like I said, we can't blame 6 fruit without pointing out the 6 trees that bear the 6 fruit.
Exactly. Because even coming to think about it, it was really one particular kid growing up that always wanted to play touch a girl, get a girl. And I think about that game, and all I knew is once they got you, and I asked that question once. You know, once you get us, where are you supposed to touch us at? Because I'm not one of them. I didn't understand it. I really didn't understand it. I didn't, and like I said, in those type of games, only part I understood was run, hide, don't let nobody get you. And that was my thing. So that's why I think for me, like I said, it happened to me so older, and I would slip something, and it was a whole situation. But I think that's why I was so overprotective with my children. I mean, literally, their grandma would call, not my mom, but their grandmoms on the outside, on their dad's side, would call, oh, can the baby spend the night? No. Not unless I'm spending the night too.
But see,
I became that.
But think about it, because I have my little sister is the exact same way, and once again, I have to reiterate, your violation has stopped you from allowing your children to have a good life because you ain't dealt with what it is that you had to deal with, and that's where it's so important that we educate our children, because if we educate our children, we don't have to stop them from living.
True.
Because, you didn't let them spend the night at their grandmama's house, but they got to go to school.
Got to. Definitely.
They got to go to the doctor.
Definitely.
They got to go to church. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we don't deal with our issues become our children's issues.
So true. And I was so big on... And that's how, and me being a mom, I was so big on, I got girls, they got to have a girl doctor. I got boys, he got to have a boy doctor. And I didn't separate the fact that there are some lesbian female doctors. There are some gay male doctors. I didn't separate that fact. And that's where
I dropped the ball.
Okay.
Because we have to get our children to understand that everyone is
everyone.
Including mommy and daddy. Because like I tell my daughter right now, if there's ever a time that I make you feel uncomfortable, if I'm driving a car drunk and you see me swerving and doing all that, just because I'm your mama don't mean you're supposed to die. True. You love your life enough to say, look here, mama, let me out right here. Like, you doing crazy shit and I ain't ready to die.
Yes, ma'am. And you know what? I just recently told my kids they must love me to death, because I was driving angry and I was crying and I couldn't see, and I still made it home. And when I parked, I looked at my little girls and I said, y'all must love me so much, because I was going so fast and I couldn't barely see the road. And all my daughter said was, Mom, I trust you. And I had to tell her, I know you do, but sometimes you got to love yourself enough to say, listen, bitch, pull over until you wipe your eyes and dry them tears and get you a sip of juice or some water and calm yourself down. And even my oldest, she's 22. She came to me, she says, Mom, I got this one boyfriend and we're going through all of these problems and whatever. But unfortunately, Mom, you were so sweet and so nice growing up as far as men. You didn't teach me how to be a player. And I was offended. Like, that was my job. I was supposed to teach you how to be a player. So,
I mean, and it ain't even about being a player. Like, you just have to, at some point, tell your children what's good for mama ain't gonna be good for you.
True.
You
Very true.
But
Very
at the same time, too, as a parent, you gotta not be such a parent that you can't learn nothing from your children.
True.
Because everybody just want to be the parent. Do what I say. Do what, like, I am the woman I am because my daughter questions everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
ma'am.
Because the things that I was doing, like being abusive in relationships, she like, Mama, for real? Like, how you hurting somebody you love?
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
At some point, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, ma'am.
Somebody got to question the bullshit.
True.
Like you said, you was crying and you was in a rush. You know what I'm saying? You was going through whatever. You could have took your life and your children's lives in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a selfish act.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is what I'm saying, where we got to teach our children to speak up, even when it comes to their parents, when it's hurting them.
True. Very true.
Because once again, that's another thing that dates back to slavery that I found out was an issue, that children be seen and not heard.
Very true.
What is that telling children?
Yes.
To be quiet.
Yes, I was told that a lot.
Period. And I was too, but think about it. Because I was in corporate America for 20 years, working for Johnson Controls and Blue Cross, and just putting my head down, doing what they told me to do. I got passed over for raises all the time. But Becky and Bobby was questioning everything they did. And they became my supervisor because they asked questions, because they questioned the status quo. You know what I'm saying? They questioned the policies and procedures. But that slavery mentality, just keep your head down and do what the boss say, just to keep a job. And that's all it ever was a job. And it was a job until it was no longer a job, so they didn't want me, and I felt less than. So I'm looking at my daughter, and I'm telling her, like, if they offer you $19, that means they got 25.
True.
You have to start questioning things that you know don't make sense. If 2 + 2 don't add up to 4, when it don't add up, it's time for you to subtract yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So it's about teaching our children how to step from what it is that we thought was the real. Because it was the fake.
It was.
And wonder why we in this generation of loyalty is a tattoo.
And people used to tell me all the time, you talk too much. I don't talk too much. I'm inquisitive. I need to know. I need to understand why we doing this. I'm smarter, not harder. And I used to tell people that all the time. Because it's like, why are you always questioning? Because just because it's in their regs don't mean it's right. And that's just how life goes.
Period.
And I learned that the hard way.
And you have to give your children and yourself. Because like I said, a lot of us played along to get along. You know, I was told you work a job 30 years, retire, drive a nice car. You know what I'm saying? Like, half of those people that told us that never took a vacation.
Never.
They missed out on their children's birthdays and everything else, and then they was the first person the company fired. You don't need a degree to start your own business.
True.
But nobody never told me that.
Nope.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yes, ma'am.
I need a degree to go apply for a job at your company, and the person that's running the company don't have a degree.
That makes no sense.
How does that work?
No sense. Gotta do better.
So when it don't make sense, question everyone, question everything.
Yes.
You have to do your homework and be willing to speak out and go against what you know is wrong.
You do.
Period.
You do.
And that's just like this child molestation thing.
Yes.
You have to. Like, if we don't start having real conversations with these real situations.
But what about the moms? Like in your reenactment, what about the moms that actually believe that believe their daughter is trying to take their man, or believe that, oh, he's a good man because he's paying bills, let him touch you when he wants, it don't matter. What about those moms? Where do you start with them? You can't just take their kids, because even just taking their kids, you put them in a bad situation, and then what?
The little girl said, hey, the same thing that my daughter said. Okay, so I'm just gonna call the police, and then you can deal with that. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
Like, the main idea in that reenactment was the bottom line. It ain't right. I'm not gonna continue to allow him to touch on me. I don't give a damn what bill he pays.
Exactly. Okay. Understood. But see,
so it's about teaching your children to live their truth and be comfortable with their decisions. If it don't feel right, I tell people all the time, and tell children, if it don't feel right, because it ain't right.
It ain't right.
If it feel wrong, then it's wrong.
Wrong. Yes. But see, sometimes, and this is what
you have to live in your truth.
And this is what I understand. I've heard, because it didn't happen to me, but a friend of mine basically explained that, you know, her parents were very abusive. So she called the police. And then when they put her in one of those homes, she got jumped a lot. And then when she finally got into a foster home, the foster parents tried to touch her. So sometimes the situation goes to worse. Then where do you turn? You know?
And you are correct, Queen, but the bottom line is, what I'm saying is, because the majority of the children that's in CPS, when they do get to the children, they do get violated. And once again, goes right back to the communication. It goes right back to our people. You know what I'm saying? It's about what we're not doing. It's about what we're not saying. Like, at some point, somebody got to speak up. If we ain't speaking up about the violations that's happening in our home, we ain't going up to the voting polls. We ain't talking about CPS when they come in and our children get violated on their watch. Somebody needs to be held responsible. Exactly. But if we ain't talking about it in our own house, we definitely ain't going to talk about it about CPS. You see what I'm saying?
True.
So our children are going to continue to get violated. Somebody got to be held accountable. Somebody got to step up, and somebody need to be you.
Definitely.
Because only then can we start to perpetuate a new cycle and teach new behavior.
Exactly.
Because it ain't never been right, and it never be right.
Oh, yes.
Until we make it right.
Yes.
We're sitting around thinking, because I had some people say, well, call the police. When you call the police, it's too late.
True.
We got to stop being reactive and be proactive.
Proactive, yes, ma'am. That's why I keep trying to tell people, I am that change. I could care less how anybody at this point in life feels, no matter who. You could have swore to protect me to the day we die. I do. But I am that change. I'm not dealing with any of it. I won't allow my children to deal with it. Like, even tonight in my little situation with going to the hairdressers, like I explained to my daughter, you don't speak up. I need you to speak up. I gave her specific instructions. And when I got there, everything that I said was out the window. And I said to her, didn't I not tell you? Even if I explained to that chick and she ain't trying to hear me, I told you. Your voice is always to be heard. When I am not here, you are to speak through me. And we have to give our children that strength to speak.
And I get that. But what I'm telling you is, you know what I'm saying? It's not, they're not going to wake up and do it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? These are things that you have to continue to work on. Just like we worked on all these years to be fucked up,
yes,
we got to work all of these years to get unfucked
yes,
up.
Get unfucked up. Yes.
Pardon my French, but I mean, that's the real. We have to start somewhere and continue to perpetuate new cycles.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm about to get that shirt trademark. We're going 50-50 because we're going to get a shirt that on the front of that shit say, unfucked up because we going to start. It starts today. It starts with us. We are going to be that change. We are going to be that change.
That's real.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And
see?
that's what I say, and I tell people all the time, if you can change your mind, you can change your life.
You can change your life.
Because everything that we're stuck in is it got something to do with the way we think it.
Yes, ma'am.
Our mind's fucked up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. See?
So we gotta unfuck ourselves.
Yes.
Wait for somebody else. So that's what I was saying.
Yes.
People were making those comments about the video, like if the only thing you got was offended, I'm gonna need you to sit your offended ass down.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because if you ain't think to get up and go save somebody that you know, or somebody that knows somebody that's going through something.
Queen. Not even nobody you know, you was violated. Have you said something?
True. True. Very true. Like I said, I've said, well, like I said, my situation is a little different because being slipped something and then waking up somewhere and you don't know and you don't, it's different than someone that you're related to or somebody that you encounter every day, or, you know, that was a one-time encounterance and that person just disappeared. But at the end of the day, like I said, I live in my truth and I've already been able to speak of it. This is the first time I told my queen's babies, but I've told people that so that I can talk about it and get it off my chest. And when I said it to my mother and she gave me that fucked up ass, oh, well, everybody, I was raped too, so get up. When she said that to me, I said, Mom, you know, I realized that every time I say something to you, it was, oh, this happened to me and this happened to me. When you going to let me be me? When you going to, and I said to her, when it happened to you, did you say something? Did you do something? Or are you just telling me? And I can't go save you because you're now 50, 60 years old. He probably dead. I can't save you. Now, had I had been there and you told me when we was both the same age, I'm that type of person. I'd have killed the nigga. But at the end of the day, for you to throw it back in my face like you're not supposed to be the protector of me, you know, and I'm going to give you an example. Like even when it came to my 14-year-old, for a long time, she used to go to her grandma's house all the time. Christmas, because I don't celebrate Christmas, and none of the man-made holidays. I just celebrate my birthday because my mama made me that day. So she used to go for summertime and Christmas. She came home when she was about 3 years old, and she told me how her uncle told her he was her best friend and that they got so many different secrets. And she's telling me this as I'm washing her and trying to put her cream, because she had eczema, on her back. And she's telling me this, and the way she said it, it triggered something in me that said, oh, he got a secret? Oh, he's your best friend? We must find out about this. And when I tell you I got my black ass up and drove up there at 11 o'clock at night, his mama was offended, her father, his brother was offended, and I had to say to both of them, why are you not looking into the situation? Why are you just offended? Especially to her father. This is your very first daughter. And she's telling me that her uncle rubs on her and tells her that it's a secret and that he's her best friend. What's going to happen when she comes home one day bleeding and talk about, oh, Mom, he did this. And you offended that she said it? Well, she's 3. She don't know what she talking about. She's 3 years old and she know what the fuck she felt. She know what the fuck was said to her. She know exactly what he did. And she ain't going to make it up because she's 3. And she said it in such a happy manner that I can tell it wasn't his first time ever saying it to her. I stopped letting her go over there until she turned a certain age where she could actually talk, or I would actually send her with her cell phone at that point, because I didn't want to stop the grandma from seeing it. Like you said, you can't protect your kids all the time, but I would make sure that he's not there. And then it came back to me years and years and years later that the neighbors, these 2 little boys, said that her uncle raped them. And then I had to go instantly to her father and her grandmother and say, were you offended when he did it to the boys? Because you were offended when he did it to her. Now, he didn't get far with my child. It was just more of touching on her, but that's still too far. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, to blame her for speaking up instead of blaming him for the action is the sickness that you speak of that we need to change. Because that made no sense. Her as the victim is to blame because she told us? I couldn't wrap my mind around it. So I just decided to exclude her from that family situation. Now, she still speaks to them because they're her, you know, her other side of the family. But at the end of the day, she's now aware. And these are conversations, like I said, even before I knew who you were, these are conversations that I always had with my children because of my life. I got to make sure you're still there because it seems like you disappear. Are you still there, Liz? Liz? Titan? Okay, y'all, I think some type of way I lost the show, but I'm going to get it back in 2 seconds. Hold on. Liz, Titan? Hello? Oh, man. Okay, here we go. We're getting back in. Oh, wait, I'm muted.
TalkShoe Live. This episode is being recorded and streamed live on TalkShoe.com.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know how.
You are joining the online studio. You are unmuted.
I am so sorry. I do not know how I got disconnected. I'm so sorry, but I'm back.
You swipe left?
I must have swiped. Listen, her phone said automatic update. I don't know what. Listen, I'm tired of these phones and these automatic updates. Look, you don't pay your bill by your damn self. Don't update yourself by yourself, goddammit. Wait for me to click update. Chill, damn phone. But you understand what I'm saying? We have to be the change in it all. We have to be that voice that says, okay, no. And then at the end of the day, we have to stop allowing people to turn the victim into the villain. Point blank, period.
Fact. But the majority of the time, the harshest people are other victims. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's other victims that's trying to slut-shame these other survivors because we that mentally sick.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? When you got people talking about with the girl with R. Kelly, like, they was grown and they was looking, they were children. This is a grown-ass man going to a rock and roll McDonald's looking for children.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in the community knew he'd go to that McDonald's. Everybody at the school knew he was at the school preying on these children, and nobody knew the problem when you have grown people knowing that some unjustified shit is going on and ain't nobody doing nothing.
Exactly.
So it just boils down to accountability and not us pointing our finger.
Stop pointing the finger. Yes.
The question is, don't worry about what somebody else ain't doing. The question is, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Exactly. We got to change our stars. We got to fix it. Princess Leia. We got to fix it. Now, I am definitely going to get your book sold. By the time my next show airs in 2 weeks, I am going to be able to let everybody know because we got approximately 12 minutes. Show me where you put the names. You wrote the names down? What's that? Let me have them. Okay, because real quick, I had just explained to everybody that my second novel, hand me that, because I don't want to change everything, but my second novel, real quick, because I know, with 12 minutes, I want to get this out there. Queenie Secrets is out. And when I had posted that I was giving out 2 free copies, I want to say 6 people put their emails in my drop. So obviously only 6 people really wanted to read it. So what I'm going to do at this point is make it known. My daughter done put y'all names in this pretty little Pandora box. Y'all see it? I hope y'all see it. I'm going to close the box and shake the box. Okay? All the names are in there? So with that being said, I'm going to shake, and shimmy. Don't be doing what y'all see me do. Do what y'all hear me say. Read a book. Okay? So even though I just shook and shimmy, I'm going to pull a name out. The email address is marcelycherie24@gmail. I'm going to check and find out your name, but MERCEDESSHA, is that ours? RRIS24@gmail. You will get a free copy of Queenie Secrets. I will be mailing them out on Sunday. Well, on Saturday, I'm sorry, because the post office closed on Sunday because they lazy. No, they're not lazy. I'm playing with y'all. But still, on Saturday, I'll mail out your copy. Thank you so much for putting your email in. I'm going to close the box. Y'all see the names. Boom. I'm going to shake, and shimmy about this book. Now, listen. Like I said, don't do what you see me do. Hear what you hear me say. We're going to get a name to read a book. The second person, man.quan234@gmail.com. Man.quan, I don't know who you are, but I'm going to write you. I'm going to find out your name, and I'm going to make sure I send you an invoice that says $0.00. You will get this book for free. I just do the invoices so that y'all know that I keep inventory on my books. But man and Marseille D. Cherie, y'all will get free copies of Queenie Secrets. Everybody else that put y'all names in, I love y'all. And I thank y'all. Daughter, come get the Pandora box. And I see y'all still in the box, but guess what? Hold on to these names and these emails. I'm going to put them on my mailing list, and I'm going to start sending y'all things when the Queen and joining and being a part of the Queen's team. And thank y'all for 1 minute. So what I want to ask Miss Elizabeth Brown is about your adult books. Because as an adult, sometimes I hurt, and I've been in crazy relationships and fucked up situations, and I'm not going to lie, at some point I had to fuck a nigga up too, and I felt like I was abusive to him. I got into this marriage that I'm in, that I'm currently getting out of, and I crazy ups, down, lies around the mulberry bush. Lord Jesus, tell us about your adult books and what made you write them, and how can help somebody in a situation like myself.
Child molestation, me being a survivor, and how it perpetuated a cycle. My family of 5 women, even currently with my daughter, we trying to work on her because she's abusive as well.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that the issues that we're going through, that madness comes from somewhere. Something is broken. You saying? So it's about living your truth and being able to stand in the mirror of your nakedness. So no more pain is about a doctor speaking about him dealing with adults that have survived child molestation, and me speaking about being a survivor of child molestation. And then the voice that silenced the pain is basically my story and my mother's and her mother's and my great grandmother's story, and how if you look at me, you'll see all of this.
Oh, wow.
Like if we look at our ancestry, like it all connects somehow. Like how brokenness is passed down from generation to generation, and how I decided to break the cycle by speaking out.
Okay.
That was the first step. And how, in speaking out, it gives you the courage to be the change, so you can do the work.
Okay.
And so that's the voice that fights the pain. And both of those books are on Amazon as well.
Okay. I need them. Because I'm telling you, I was in a situation where, I never thought that I was abusive, but I realized that my behavior was that of, okay, I don't have time for this nonsense, and I don't know why you did what you did, but I'm going to fuck you up. And, that is definitely abuse. That is definitely abuse. Real quick, I just found out the names of the people who are getting the books. Mercedes Harris is the Marshawn D. Lee 24. So her name is Mercedes Harris, and A.M.I.N.A Wordsmith is the second person that is getting the book. So A.M.I.N.A and Mercedes, look for y'all invoices, because I'll be sending y'all books out, because y'all are the winners of the free copies of Queenie Secrets, my newest release. It just dropped on the 8th of February, so it hasn't even been out a whole month, but you guys will have y'all paperback copies in the mail on Saturday. As long as you got to fill out your invoice, because your invoice is going to give me the address to send it to. So please acknowledge your invoice, get back to me, and let me know. Thank y'all so much. And I didn't mean to cut you off, Liz. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no problem, Queen.
But I definitely need both your books. I will be on Amazon. Matter of fact, I'm not even going on Amazon. You go on my phone. You going to tell me where to cash at my money to, and you going to mail my book out because I'd rather the money go in your pocket because Amazon be trying to play. Amazon be trying to give us 60% of our own income. And like,
I need you to understand too, like as a woman, that we have to start these circles where we can have these conversations with each other, and start, like I said, crowning of a queen, and that helping each other. When we start to speak out, just like me and you where you at, I'm where I'm from, but that don't mean we can't get together and have a conversation on conference call so we can start to see the cycle being broken and helping each other being strength along our path, because this journey is long.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
It's long to get here. It's going to be long to get out. But as long as we know that we have each other, and somebody that's going to listen and know the walk that we don't walk.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Please, people, do not hesitate to go see a therapist. There's nothing wrong with getting help.
Nothing. For years, I thought it was something wrong with seeing a therapist. And when I went to see a therapist finally at 36, that heifer said to me, she said, Miss, you so in love with your kids and you ain't got nothing else or care about nothing else. When your kids leave, it's going to be you and some cats. And I had to say, first off, bitch, you a damn lie because I don't like cats. Second of all, you might be right. I might be alone. But
but you have to understand that we, self-coping mechanisms, sometimes when we put so much into our children, then, like I told you, the way that sets up is now our children is getting a life, and then we get angry. But it's not their fault. We put our lives so deep into theirs. Now that they're ready to live a life, now we want to get angry. Because now we didn't use them as a self-coping mechanism.
True.
So we don't really have to live. Like, I was just busy taking care of my kids. No, you need to get a life.
True. No, I'm happy my kids have lives. I tell them, just come home on Thanksgiving. You can bring your significant other, but just come home on Thanksgiving. That's why I'm happy they got a life. But at the same time, what the therapist let me know is, because of the things you saw in your family life and things of that nature, you don't trust. You don't trust people to keep you safe. Because I'm normally the protector. I carry mine. So I'm not used to people trying to keep me safe or whatever. And then I notice when I do put my all and try to trust a person, they lie like a fucking rug. So she told me, you're not used to trusting. So until you trust.
Not like a Persian rug. But hey, as you start to learn yourself and you start to heal, then you understand that you have no control over what somebody else does.
True.
You have control over what you do. And the energy that you put out is the energy you're receiving. When you start to heal yourself, you're no longer going to be putting yourself in certain situations and putting up with bullshit that you know you ain't got no business putting up.
True.
A lot of the things that we as survivors put up with, a lot of things because we haven't tapped into our own selves, because it's so easy to save somebody else.
Yes. Amen.
It's hell to look in the mirror and find out that you got a cape on, but you hurt.
Yes.
Because we just like with the video, every time somebody is speaking the truth, you're going to be hit with resistance.
You are.
We are our own worst enemy.
You are. And before we end the show, yes, ma'am.
My main thing, if you can't feel it, you can't heal it.
Yes. Oh my God. You know what? Why is you trademark all these shirts on the show tonight, girl? Listen, 50-50 on that shirt too. Yes. But my brother.
Reveal it, feel it, and then heal it.
Yes, ma'am. You know what? We're going to put reveal it on the front, and on the back it's going to say, then feel it to heal it. Yes. Okay, but don't be running up on people touching their butt because of the shirt, okay? We're not talking about that type of healing, all right? Now, real quick, we only got another 60 seconds. Oh, no, I'm serious about these shirts, too. Miss Liz, I'm serious about these shirts. So, okay.
Breaking the cycle.
Yes, ma'am.
It's popping right now.
Yes. But yeah, so you know what? So we got to get a Liz and Queen logo. So we're gonna work on that tonight, because when we done this, I'm gonna have to just call you before I eat my cookies and go to bed. So but I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you so much to Miss Elizabeth Brown for coming on A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. I want to thank everybody that tuned in. It's so many names, I can't even really run them all down. And I want to say thank you to my bro, Titan. Titan has been holding down the boards.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, he has been holding down the boards. He's sharing. He's posting. Bro, you have anything to say or any questions before we end the show, bro?
I just want to say thanks for having me in the building tonight. And if anybody could take anything away from this, it's just the time for sitting on our hands and shutting our mouths is over. You know, the world is constantly changing, and if you don't keep up with the change, then you just gonna be a statistic.
Amen.
And we way past being a statistic. All right, so get off your ass and do something.
Yes.
You know, that's all you gotta do. It's not a chastising moment for life. Get off your ass.
Amen. Now you heard it from my brother, and don't make me come get you, because if you messing with him, you messing with me. So, Miss Liz, Titan, I love you both. Yes, ma'am. You can close out the show. What do you got to say?
Hey, we family now. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
It's a journey. And like I said, I really feel like the universe is bringing the real together. We are not extinct. We are the majority.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
We've just been busy working and not talking.
Yes.
So now it's time to talk. And it's harvest season. Titus, I truly appreciate you, Queen. You already know I appreciate you. And like I said, we family now.
Yes,
we
ma'am.
Family.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And I say, let's get this work, like he stated. You know, ain't nobody coming to save us.
Yes, yes. So for all of y'all that don't know, that's now my new sister. So if you coming for her, you coming for me, and y'all already know how it gives it up. So I appreciate you all, but I'm gonna end the show with any writers, any authors, whatever you're writing. My publication, Show It Well Publications, is open. I changed my pricing. I am taking authors of all walks of life. Inbox me, hit me up, or find my page, Show It Well Publications, because y'all know we always gonna keep showing it well and showing it well the way that we do. And Queenie's Secrets is on ebook on Amazon. It's on my site, and I got the paperbacks in my hand. Y'all want an autograph copy? Inbox me. I love you all. Thank you for tuning into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. Deuces.
Peace and blessings.